dope.
What's it do?
Yeah, he the first
when
rapper
do you feel
to hold
the
your
most
weed.
in control?
Oh,
when I'm fucking.
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, gotcha,
Yeah.
bitch. I got some shit everywhere. Yeah, that's it.
Question? What was the question?
When do you feel the most in control?
Fucking. That's it.
That's one angle.
I'm
not
sure. Hell yeah.
word up.
Shit, I feel like in life, I feel like being who we are, it's like if you're not an entrepreneur, if you're not, you don't really feel in control. When you're an entrepreneur, you get to control your narrative. You can control your
life, pretty much.
Yeah, you feel me? And it's like a lot of times these days, it's hard to be in control as men these days because it's like our I'm not gonna say generation, but society has turned being in control into like toxic masculinity. So it's like when you try to control your narrative, when you try to control your life, not only not control your life, but when you try to even just give people the slightest bit of advice and like they feel like you're being controlling, they feel like you're being toxic. And it's like, damn, like, back in the day when men were coming up, we were looked to see how people ran their lives based off of man. Like, think about that. Like, men were the blueprint.
Look,
like,
I feel like call it toxic masculinity, call it what you want it to, my nigga. If I'm sitting there and I'm bringing home the bacon, if I like this, I feel like no man should want to reach out there and go get nobody until you got your shit together. Man should work on self first and have self-love. If you don't have no love for self, it's going to be very hard to love anybody else in the world. You feel me? And then it's fucked up for you to try to bring them to somebody else's life. You get what I'm saying? Like, not to try to use somebody else as a crutch to pull you up. Get yourself together, and then when you want your shit, if a female that comes around, and not just a female who like only like you for the shit you have, you got to pay attention to the ones that been around in the corner, that little weird bitch in the corner, always watching you. Like, that's the one that you need to take along with you. Your life's together now, and she's gonna go along with your program. You feel me? I got my program set. Otherwise, get the fuck on. It's simple.
And on that note too, like we were saying, like, just being in control of yourself. You basically said it. Being comfortable with yourself. It's like going back to, to step one. If you ain't got yourself in control, then you ain't gonna got, nothing. Be comfortable with yourself. But they say love yourself or whatever. You got to go back, to the beginning. Because if you try to focus on other people, and everybody's been there, especially with social media, you're gonna focus on something else.
That's facts.
And what's real about that is, and maybe this is my own personal opinion, because in the aspects of life, we're never really in control. You feel me? It be those times where you feel like you got the most control where something out of the blue happens.
God's in control.
You feel me? And that's where I really feel when you can control that thought process and realize that God is the one that's in control. That's when you learn to control yourself even more, because then
you're in alignment with the Father.
Exactly. So
that's real.
That's how I feel.
Sometimes he gotta beat you in check. He beats you with the universe. Shit happens, nigga. That's karma usually.
Right.
Like, you ain't listening.
Right.
You
like
fucked up.
Said,
you misstepped.
Once you become aligned with the Father, and like once you learn to control your life, and
take a knee, nigga.
And you realize what you want and don't want, then like I always say, like, man, like a lot of these women, the reason why they are the way they are is because they haven't, and back to what we was talking about earlier, they haven't ran into a man that's passionate and has emotional intelligence and that's in control of his emotions and in control of himself. Because a man that's in control of himself, his emotions, and his finances, everything, won't put up with none of that bullshit. Will cut
emotional
you off
intelligence is, as soon as you get to talking back, and I don't mean voicing your opinion. I mean literally just disrespectfully talking back to a motherfucker, or just being disloyal, or just not taking my lead, or being disobedient because, I'm the leader if I'm gonna be in a situation. Otherwise, what the fuck are you asking for a man for? You need to go get a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, then I'll walk the fuck away. As an emotional intelligent man, I understand you're not worth me going to prison for. You're not worth me catching no domestic violence for. You're not worth me losing my daughter for. You're not worth me losing my career for. Bitch, I'm gone. Me walking out, my absence gonna hurt you way more.
And doing that lets you keep control.
Yeah, exactly. I got the control. I'm gone. Never be attached to none of this again.
100%.
But never go back, fellas. That's the key. We don't backslide, my nigga. When you if she left out your life, it's usually for a good ass reason, bro. You don't fuck down, we fuck up.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Real niggas, we fuck up. We don't fuck down.
Let that shit go. Let it go.
Facts. I say this.
Fuck it. Let it go, man. That's bigger and better.
I don't revisit old chapters because I already know
Yeah,
what
for
happens.
real. This ain't a goosebump story, nigga. We not skipping through the pages like that. We going straight
It's
through the
happening
book.
in real time.
Yeah.
No, that's real. And I think that's crazy. Like, that's like facts. For real.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna tell no lie to you shit. This is for the youth. The youth gonna see this in the future. Be like, that nigga's kicking game. Like,
Right.
that nigga chosen. Yeah.
Facts.
Shit. Too many niggas, and that's where the emotional men come in at too. These niggas be too emotional, bro.
Fucking up the
They
game.
catch a bitch, you know, talking, texting them, they ready to beat the bitch up. They ready to go to, you know what I'm
Kill.
saying? Prison,
Yeah,
kill the
it's
bitch.
too
Go to
common.
prison.
No, that's
and-
funny
and let-
because someone
and-
asked me the
nowadays.
question. They was like, "What would you do if you walked in and you caught your woman in the act of like cheating?" I'm like, man, I'm gonna walk in there. I'm like, oh, my bad, and walk right out.
My
and be
bad
gone.
is crazy.
Look,
No.
My bad is crazy. Your bad.
No,
Your bad.
Wait.
That was the most light skin shit to say, making y'all look bad. Making y'all look
I don't
bad.
think y'all. Hey,
No,
let
go
me
ahead.
say
I get what
something.
you're saying.
I don't
My
think-
bad.
Hey, look. Let me say something. Let
You
me say
better
something.
fucking
Let
not.
me say something.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
think y'all understand what's that gonna do to that woman's mind. If you walk in, say my bad, and leave her life forever completely. Don't even answer the phone. Oh, my bad. Push out and never speak to her
You're
again.
gonna be in that
No,
group chat.
but
She gonna be talking
no,
about.
but I
She
get,
gonna talk
but I get what you mean
This bitch
because
ruthless.
aside from because
But what are you gonna say? You gonna trip out? No. What you
Nah,
It's
gonna
my
say?
You
shit
don't
there.
say
This
that.
my house.
You
Who
feel
house is this?
Yeah, that's
Whose house is
that's
this?
the biggest scheme. Like
That's the
I don't
biggest
know,
part. That's why I said,
basically-
but a nigga, you gotta get his shit together though.
Yeah, because if
You
it's
gotta-
in
you
my
know what I'm
house,
saying?
somebody
Yeah.
getting shot. I ain't gonna lie.
You better not
I'm
bring
not
nobody
gonna
in my
crash out
fucking
like
house.
that.
First of all, bitch, everything is
I
in
mean,
here. My
like,
PlayStation's in here.
everything.
My Reese's is in here. Like I got important shit in here. You know what I'm saying?
PlayStation and Reese's.
My PlayStation, my Reese's, and my dad's ashes. I don't know what that's. You know what I'm saying? That's rough for me.
All right, one more quick question
Okay.
before y'all jump off.
all right.
Would you rather have 10 hobbies or one passion?
Oh,
It depends on which one gets you. further.
Shit, I do them
ain't
all.
gonna
I got
lie.
one passion, but I got hella hobbies.
yeah, one
My
passion.
passion
like
is music.
consistency.
Yeah, they
both.
come hobbies come with
Can you
that.
do both?
I don't know.
Choose one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one passion. I'm gonna
Yeah,
we
master
gonna
of
follow
one
through with
instead of
that
master of
instead
none.
of master
Yeah,
of one instead of a
passion, yeah.
jack of all trades.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
that
yeah.
ace. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I'll choose 10 hobbies. And the reason why I'm gonna say that
Torn.
is because
Not 10 trades. The nigga said 10 hobbies.
no, I'm saying like
It's just like
you don't have no
hey,
education.
you know who I,
Educational. You have no.
Wait, you know who I think of when I think of 10 hobbies?
Who?
Chris Brown. Chris
Chris
Brown,
Brown
really
got one
has,
passion.
No.
But he do,
Nah,
but he
I'm not
doing
gonna
shit on
say,
the
but
side,
I
though.
don't think
But
music's
that we not
really
talk.
his.
But
You think
but
music
if
is his
the
passion?
10 hobbies did not get him the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? 10 hobbies.
That's
is
not
not
I don't
gonna make
know.
it
I
further.
don't know
Passion
though.
gets you
'Cause
You
further.
wouldn't
think
even
about
know
it.
about his 10 hobbies if it wasn't for his one passion.
Chris Brown, but like Chris Brown started out. Not only did he start out singing, but he started out acting too. So it's like you can't really say that. So which one's his passion, acting or singing? Because
Oh,
he
yeah.
did both.
The entertainment
Yeah.
industry is a passion.
Right.
Okay, so I guess you could say entertainment was his
I'm
passion.
acting too. I'm finna be in a Tubi movie.
But I don't know. When I think of him, I think
Shout out
of
to
10
Tubi.
hobbies.
The 10 hobbies can just honestly that could just blend into the passion because you don't know which one gonna kick
I
off.
would have took
What
like
if one
10
of them kicks
trades.
off more than
Like
the
if
other?
I could be an electrician and all this different shit, 10 trades, okay, that's cool over one passion.
The way I
'Cause
look at
then I
it
got-
is
yeah.
like this. You feel me? Think about it as a fighter's stance, right? You could spend, if you do 10 different hobbies, that means more time you got to divide between learning.
Like 10 different styles instead of just
Exactly.
mastering one good ass style, becoming a black belt.
Exactly.
And what the fuck you know?
You
I
feel
am
me?
3rd degree black belt. Whoop-de-wop.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Compared to like, I got a white belt here, there, nigga. I got a white belt everywhere. Like,
No,
nah,
yeah,
that ain't
yeah,
it.
like just, you know?
Look at all these white belts this nigga got.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They honestly,
He had a white belt, karate, Muay Thai, nigga, taekwondo.
hey man, why was I just thinking that? He said you can't just learn one style, you gotta apply all that.
But the passion was
Hey.
martial arts though.
so
The passion was fighting. That's the thing is when you passionate
But I
about
guess that's
something,
what
I think
that's what he was
that's a
saying.
very
He was
broad
saying,
spectrum.
isn't having 10
That's such
hobbies
a
would
very
be
broad spectrum. That's
like
not even
one
fair.
passion?
it applies to the passion.
Yeah.
because
Well,
you,
but
you
then-
taking
but-
Because it's
different.
like
but
now,
hold on,
now
hold on.
they're all blended in
see,
together.
but there's a difference though. When it's a passion, when you got to learn different aspects of that passion, it then becomes a job to achieve a higher level in that
and ain't
passion.
a hobby no more.
It's
okay.
not a hobby.
Right, right,
You
right.
feel me? So there's a difference.
And then I guess it's equivalent. What was the other saying?
It's like
with
me
it, though?
doing
You
music is
train
my
the same
passion, but
punch
playing the
or
piano is a
move
hobby.
same time over. that's better than trying to. So there's different angles. Honestly, there's just different angles. It's whatever perspective you
I'll
kind of
take
look
the
at
passion for 700.
it. Okay,